Oh, you caught me praying. Well, while you're here, why don't you stay a while? Today, after 7 years, we'll be recounting the inspiration, design process, and story of our at-home prayer closet. Whether it was the inspiration of the Holy Spirit or the subconscious remembrance of the 2015 movie War Room, it was in early 2018 that I peered into this junk-filled closet off the spare bedroom and envisioned what it could become. In exchange for storing some of the family junk in my personal bedroom closet, our parents were on board, we cleared out the room, and an idea was born. This brings us to the design phase. The stripped room was 6 feet deep by 6.5 feet wide, with a pull string light bulb, heater vent, no outlet. Where 5 plywood shelves used to sit, thin wooden strips remained nailed to the wall. We decided to cut one of the shelves into a sleek desk that is wide enough to write on, but not too invasive to the space. We then made new, smaller shelves that matched the desk profile and sat on the wooden strips. On the other side, the clothes rod was removed, but the shelf above it made the perfect bookshelf. And with that, adding the kneeler, chairs, and rug completed the layout, which brings us to the artistic design of the room. And the story begins with the left wall, filled with books, tack boards, prayers, and my favorite part, a rosary rack featuring a based quote from Padre Pio. This side of the room is where we display and bring our requests to God. We also invite anyone who visits the room to sign their name on this wall so that we may pray for them also. Now, the right side wall opposite this wall is what we call the Intercessor Wall or Saint Wall. And I know what you're thinking. Where do you guys get all this stuff? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. The church in our town has an adoration chapel which has this bin in the lobby, which is pretty much the unwanted religious item exchange. So yeah, basically we're always on that religious item super scrounge. Anyways, this wall is furnished primarily with saint cards and medals, with Mary getting her little corner of course. This wall represents the community of saints that are already in heaven and can pray with us, bringing our prayers to Jesus and with Jesus to the Father. And that brings us to our main wall, our mural wall, the centerpiece of the room. Honestly, I still can't believe we actually painted this ourselves, and especially without the help of our resident artist Rachel, because she was like 10 at the time. Our brother Christian called us into our childhood bedroom, had us each pray and draw our own version of the mural before combining them into one picture. You can see many allusions to the Bible. Green pastures, desert, water flowing from the rock, a tree bearing fruit, 12 clouds in the sky. But the main climactic focus brings us to the center, to the cross, to Jesus, whose blood and water flowed from his side in an act of divine mercy, whose heart was pierced and who is the wellspring of life, who rose so that we may know that he who conquers the grave invites us to life again with him. It is this moment of salvation that connects us, who are still here on earth, struggling, fighting with sin, to those who have gone before us, the holy saints who are with Jesus. And with that deep and thoughtful monologue, let's transition to our final mystery segment, David's 7 favorite parts of the prayer room. Coming in at number 7, right here on the shelves next to me, I call these the religious snow globes. I got 6 of these at this garage sale for $10 a couple years ago. I don't know, I've never seen anything like them before, so pretty cool. At number 6, we have the attic door. Now, what's funny about this is it's the only entrance into the attic in the house, so when Dad has to go up there to work on the bathroom fans, you come through the prayer room, and we painted the Star of Bethlehem on it because, you know, maybe it'll help lead you in the dark up there, or something like that. Number 5 is the pop-up jewelry shop. With the excessive scrounge of religious items from nearby chapels, we essentially have opened up a jewelry store. So we have all these necklace chains, all these saint medals. If you ever want some jewelry, come on by and take whatever you want. It's great. Coming at number 4 is the signature wall. I just love having people come over to the prayer room and getting to explain to them kind of the story behind the whole room and then including them into that. Coming in at number 3 are actually our first class relics. So again, at one of these Adoration Chapel scrounges down the street, I was able to pull 2 first class relics. These are actually body parts of 2 saints, Saint Therese of Lisieux, who was a French nun, and Pope Pius X, one of our own popes. Always have wanted to find one of those, so this past summer finding them was just so cool. Number 2 has got to be the crucifix. It's just so perfect for this room. It wasn't actually until 2021 when I was in Medjugorje that I saw this at just this stand, and I had to buy it because it was just the perfect cross. It looked like it was made for this space. That brings us to my favorite part of the prayer room, which has got to be this light right above me. There were so many years where it was just a bulb on a string, and I went to different stores trying to find fixtures and couldn't really find anything right. So I decided to take it into my own hands, went downstairs to my Glowforge laser engraver, designed something up on Adobe Illustrator, and this is what we got, and it's so cool. I actually utilized this special technique where if you cut plywood into this shape, you can actually bend it, and the way the light shines through this and kind of extends into the mural with those light streaks, it's just so perfect. I just love it. I'm just geeking out. I hope you have enjoyed our little tour of this space as much as we have enjoyed having it over the years. If you have any other cool ideas for us to improve the space, comment down below, because I just love making things and adding little quirks to it. I hope you guys have a great day, good Providence. See you next time on Cap Catholic. Ciao.